Hello YouTube, Kel Kellogg here. Seems like the more popular the channel becomes, the more questions I get. And today I'm reaching out to Ray in the San Francisco Bay Area. Ray loves to travel the state trout fishing. He doesn't have a boat. He doesn't have a kayak. Told him he should get a kayak. But he asked me, what are your top 3 lures for bank fishing? And man, that's a toughie because my tackle box contains about 300,000 items. But anyway, I think I can cut it down to just 3, or at least 3 types of lures. Number one, you need a heavy spoon, fairly substantial spoon, because we're trying to catch big fish here. We want to imitate a good-sized bait fish, and you need something that's you're able to cast a good distance. So all those thin-bladed trolling spoons are kind of out. You want something that's heavy. And my number one choice when it's time for a heavy spoon is a 1/2 ounce humdinger. That's the big Magnum humdinger. And I want these in 2 colors. I want a bright orange color for high Sierra lakes where there's not a lot of bait fish, something that really catches their eye. And if I'm at a lake like Folsom or somewhere like that that's got a lot of pond smelt and a lot of threadfin shad, I'm going with the chrome and blue edition right there. This is a lure. You can cast this thing a country mile. You can retrieve it fast or slow. Throw in some darts and tugs. I like to fish it fast. Stay on the move, and you're going to find some fish with that spoon. Number two. This is a Yo-Zuri L minnow. This is a sinking minnow plug from Yo-Zuri. Now a countdown Rapala will work too. I like these better. It's a very dense bait. You can count it down. 1 second equals 1 foot of fall, more or less. So you can count it down. You can work the whole water column. You can cast it and bring it in on a steady retrieve. You can stop it and pop it. You can stop it and let it hang in the water. That's a great way to go up in the high Sierras when the ice is just coming off the lakes, when you can just get access to them. Cast it out, crank it down a little bit, and just stop it dead in the water. And it'll slowly sink. Give it a couple pops. Let it sit again. And then start your retrieve. A lot of times after that initial dead period, when you pop it, as soon as you start to move it again, you'll get hit. Brown trout seem to love to sit there and look at that bait. So that's a good way to go. And my 2 favorite colors are this one here. It's basically a chrome. It's got an orange belly on it. I'm sure you can see that. It's got a dark back. Again, one of the things that I really look for in a lure is that dark over light coloration. It looks like a bait fish. They like that. So that's a more of a shad type colored lure, and I also carry these in rainbow trout, and 90% of the time those are the only 2 colors I'm using. Let's get on to our 3rd choice. This is no surprise to anybody. This is an old school favorite. This thing has caught tens of thousands of trout, no doubt about it, and I'm talking about the tried and true standard rooster tail. This is the 3/8 ounce version. You can cast it pretty far. You can count it down. The reason you can't cast it further is that big flashy blade on there. Now the benefits to using a spinner are tons of flash, tons of vibration, and it's a bait that you can fish slowly and keep it in the strike zone. So the rooster tail spinner, standard configuration, it's been around forever. It's a deadly trout catcher, and it'll also catch its share of bass at places like Folsom, Collins Lake, even Lake Elminor. In fact, the biggest smallmouth I ever caught while bank fishing, the biggest smallmouth I ever caught, I was bank fishing, weighed over 6 pounds, and it hit that rooster tail right there. Not just a specific one, but the brass blade, yellow body, dynamite color, dynamite lure, puts out all that flash and vibration. Anyway, those are my 3 picks. If I was going out shore casting for trout right now, I'd have those 3 lures with me. Use some patience, burn some boot leather, cover some ground. Work those structural features, points, bottlenecks, big drops, anything that can concentrate the fish. Big points are fish concentrators. They come cruising along the shoreline. When they hit that point, they've got to go around it. So around the tip of a point and around both edges on the lake side, not near the shore, although you can catch them back in the pocket where the point first comes off the shore. But I like to get out on the front third of that point and work it very thoroughly. work all the depths, and a lot of times you'll get on a productive point and you won't have to leave. You'll catch 2 or 3 fish, it'll go dead for a while, and then some new ones will cruise into the area. So stay patient, keep on the move, keep casting, and work those structural features, and you'll be yelling, fish on. I'll catch you next time. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll be talking at you real soon. Thanks for watching me, folks. I'll catch you later. Cal Kellogg, signing off.